okay. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. God made the universe.
Alright guys, man, it is the Miltons back again with another video, y'all.
We're back!
Hey guys, man, we actually back from vacation. Right now it's a POV, so I'm driving. But I told you, I said, you know, this is pretty much the review of everything that happened with us on Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, guys. So let's just start off the bat. When we first got there, what was our impression?
Okay. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. God made the universe.
So, you want to kick it off first?
Sure. So, at first, I was kind of like, we're never taking a Royal again because of the experience that we had. We're trying to get things situated, especially with our medicines and things like that. Sorry, guys, we're on the way somewhere for me, of course. But I thought maybe we would never do it again because it was so much backlash. Like, we called customer service early to tell them that we were coming pretty much and that we needed certain accommodations for our room. Well, when we got there, they weren't there.
Guys, like, we did this months ago. And called numerous times actually to make sure that because at first we had a handicap room.
Bullshit.
Neither one of us are handicapped, and you know that's geared to somebody who really needs it. So we called back for that, but we had some special equipment that needed to be in there, like a stitcher codes for CPAP, and I needed a medical refrigerator for my GLP-1 medicine. And a Sharps container.
So I'll just tell you from there. But we called, we got there, wasn't there. Okay. Of course, we go in a panic because his meds need to be refrigerated at a certain degree. So we kind of go into a panic. We called customer service multiple times, still nothing. We called stateroom attendant, still nothing. We called their manager, still nothing.
Stop it. Get some help.
We had to go down to customer service where we met, we should say, he shall remain, you know, unnamed at this point to get off the ship. But, you know, couldn't. We had sailed.
This is day one. So we was
day one.
We was frustrated. And then on top of that, so they have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine and it was not even refilled. Like,
so I'm going to explain why we were fussing. Okay, so we purchased the soda package, but what some of you don't know is, like, the soda package is not just literally the soda package. It includes water from the Freestyle machine, as well as like any sugar-free drinks and juices from that machine. Freestyle has plenty of options whenever you're talking like zero sugar options.
Right. We're familiar with the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, and we know what we can have and can't have. So when we seen that a lot of the stuff was out of service and it was not there, we were a little concerned.
God, please, no!
Like, we're not talking just some of it, we're talking about like everything out. And like some of them that I drink, like the Minute Maids, the vitamin waters, like all these things, and these are good options, y'all. And so they were out.
They fixed it. So it's enough revenue on that one.
Just enough to know that Miss Milton went down there, handled things, and for all of the sake of everybody that was on Jewel for that week, we all got sugar-free drinks on me.
Nice.
Because I had to literally go down there and fuss for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have never fixed it. But just so you know, they were fixing the machine the entire week. It was like it was constantly something wrong with it. It was out of ice. It was out of this. It was out of that. It was something.
Oh, for the majority of the part of our cruise, there was drinks.
So, say that to all say, you know, don't be afraid to speak up and speak your mind. Appropriately, of course, and kindly, and you know, things should be fixed, because the trip ended up being one of the best trips we ever have taken. Like, it was, y'all, I cannot tell you how good it was. So I guess we'll just start there.
So day 2.
So let's talk about food. Let's go there, because like I said, you know what we're doing, we're on this healthy journey and we're really doing great And this trip actually helped me to get my momentum to even get farther along, but that's a whole nother video. But just know that if you are somebody that is vegetarian, if you are somebody that has many dietary restrictions, Royal is for you.
Yeah, Royal gets you covered, man. Like, we've seen like complete vegetarians on there that were really enjoying. I mean, because it's not just a bland, simple, you know, foods, and there was always something different, you know, that they mixed or whatnot. I've seen a lot of different ethnicities that don't eat meat was on there, and like they were having a ball. I've seen a lot of pescatarians on there. They was having a ball. So definitely 100% Royal is the best way to go when it comes down to accommodations and for variety when it comes down to food. And the food was really good, actually.
It had me by surprise. I packed, because every single cruise, when we go on Carnival, not just saying it, y'all, I'm really picky. I packed this special seasoning that I season all of our foods with, and one other seasoning that I thought that we were going to have to use, and I never had to pull it out one time.
Nah, never.
Not even one time. And even if we're talking about like seasoning at the table, I didn't even really have to use much. It was very interesting how well seasoned the food was, and you know, how they really took pride in really catering to that part of the service of the cruise.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that was always priority. Like, let's talk about sugar-free options when we're talking about desserts even.
Man, oh, good Lord.
Like,
it was so many options, man, from the sugar-free brownie, the sugar-free cake. It was a pineapple cake that was there. What else you seen, honey?
The number one thing, told you, that coffee shop. Make sure you check out that review of the coffee shop that's on there that serves the Starbucks coffee. They have lots of options, like if you're diabetic and you're on the run or something and you need something quick, that stuff is free in there.
Yeah. And
they have sugar-free cookies that are really good. They're the lemon cookies.
Man, that lemon cookie was busting.
Never even bothered my sugar, y'all. I can't even. It was great. Like that, we never had to worry about anything to eat. And I can honestly say our last trip, we always had to worry about something to eat. And I think we even came back home hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, because the
we
food
was starving.
The food was
bad.
terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. But that was really good. Now, let's get into entertainment. So, so on there, you know, Royal is not Carnival, y'all, by far.
But I'm gonna say though, they really surprised me.
Yeah,
night one, I was worried.
Yeah.
But by night two, it was like it was a different ship.
Yeah, they kicked it up. They kicked it up a notch.
They did, and it was lots of music and things, and it was lots of like little corny kind of activities and stuff. But if you really just get out there and just let your inner kid in. Like, we did the scavenger hunt, and it was so much fun. Like,
I'm sorry, guys. I did not video the scavenger hunt because literally we were running around the whole entire ship.
And it was tons of kids, y'all. Like, it was...
And it was adults, too, out there working.
But we didn't video that because we were running, and it was lots of kids participating, and we didn't want to include them in on this. But it was fantastic to see how the families and everybody interacted, and so... It was just a really good experience. So that one was one of my favorites that Dev and I got to do.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about nightlife,
guys.
That's not the ship for you. Let's just say that's not the ship for you. Because you have to find the ship that fits you. And that's what one of, who was it, Juicy J, that was on the cruise, he was talking to us about that you have to find the ship that's for you, because every ship is different, and some ships have more nightlife entertainment. So
now, guys, we're not talking about Juicy J the rapper. We're talking about Juicy J.
And one of the entertainers that is on Jewel of the Sea. So if you go, you gotta see him, man.
Always gonna say hey to Juicy, man. Say hey, shout out to Juicy, man. He had it crunk in there. Him and then his other colleagues that was there.
It was
they
great.
really kept a lot of entertained. And like I said, you know, it was like the Family Feud, Friendly Feud.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. What was the other one you did? Say It, Dance It, something was it?
If You Know It, Dance It.
That was dope.
That was good too. And so like there was lots of family entertainment. So that's where Royal brings everybody together. Y'all, for real. Like if we're talking about somewhere like you want to go on a cruise where you can just let your stuff hang out and you want to be yourself, then you take a Royal Caribbean cruise, because those people did not care.
No.
Like I was the most free I've ever been on a cruise. And he can tell you that. Like, I danced.
Check the videos out, guys. We already have them dropped right now.
It was just fantastic, just being able to get out and get loose. So, you know, that, I guess you just have to pick and choose whenever you're talking about, like, nightlife when it comes to the cruise.
Now, they did have a sort of quote-unquote nightlife. There was a club that was out at the Vortex. The DJ, oh my God, the DJ could have done a lot better.
He tried.
He tried. Like
he would bring the club up, boom, boom, girl, the way you move it,
and just drop off the face of the earth on some music that nobody knew. And like, but the Vortex on Jewel is so fire. The actual bar itself moves.
It rotates.
It rotates around.
In there because you know.
Like I said, nightclubs. We're not going to record nightclubs. We're not going to record any adult footage or kids.
So I wanted to talk about the bingo because we're talking about, if we're talking about entertainment, that was one part of it.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about things that you had to pay, so those were all the things that were free. I know that was crazy, right? That was all the free stuff that did not cost 1 extra cent. Now, if you're playing bingo, be prepared. Those prices are real, and they don't give you a lot of sleeves of paper to play.
No.
Okay, in case you're wondering what I mean when I say sleeve, okay, I'm talking like 3 boxes, like 3 bingo cards. So it only came with 2 bingo cards, and then 2 of the what do you call those, Dev? Those like picker, like the cards or whatever. But it came with only 2 sleeves of bingo paper for $35. So it's not a really good value, and it's not something like you and your partner can play. It's like literally we only got that 1 sleeve.
Yeah.
And the game was like literally it was only 1 card. So like, you know how like if you go play bingo and you know a lot about bingo, the bingo packs will come in 5s. This was literally 1 card, 1 game.
Me, I didn't see the value into it.
There was no value, and then if it wasn't hardly anybody in there to play, so the more people that play, they can hire the jackpot. But if there's not a lot of people, then they can't play. And I think the locations play a lot into it too.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about that, like the Friendly Feud, like some of the different things should have been in a bigger venue so that more people can come.
Like the Friendly Feud should have been in a bigger venue.
Yeah, because it actually was pretty good, and I think that they need to work on that part and like making things a little bit more interactive there. But other than that, y'all, if you like getting out there and just kind of interacting with people, which that's not usually me, but you know, I'm coming out of my shell these days. But if that's not you, you know, this ship does a lot of interacting with other people. You gotta be open-minded.
The casino.
Cha-ching!
Man, that casino was bumping.
I mean, I literally ran into a man and he was like getting up and he was like, "Woo, girl, that machine is hot." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And I mean, it was hot. Like when I sat down at the machine, I thought maybe he had gotten everything, you know, because like if you know about casinos and gambling a little bit, y'all, then you know that like when a machine hit, then it take a little while and then don't nobody, you know, win. But this machine, literally, I sat down and within 2 spins, I had won. Like the machines were hot and people were not getting up moving. That's the thing. That's how you know it was hitting. So a lot of people don't know you get a lot of free play too. There's free play there.
Oh yeah, we did get free play, didn't we?
It wasn't, but it was like $2.
It's like $2.
We're new to Royal with selling with them, but the more you sell, the more free play you get. So that was awesome. There was no pressure from anybody to buy jewelry either.
No,
It was okay. See, we should have did a video when we came back, but we had just started traveling and started vlogging. So, you know, I won't get too much into that, but you know, that is something where there wasn't like any pressure to buy. They made it easy to buy. When I tell you there were so many sales, Like literally, they had a sale every day, and then they had this clearance sale the last day, and stuff was like $2 or $3.
Yeah, like we got bags for like $2.
Yeah.
They were selling out shirts and all the other souvenirs, like older souvenirs. Like I think it was like New Year's souvenirs and stuff like that. It was like dirt cheap, and it was pretty good. Like I say, like I don't want to be pressed to have to go in and buy jewelry on a cruise. You know, you don't want to have that type of pressure on you. And literally, we went in that shop a lot of times.
So they knew us whenever they saw us, like, hey, how are you? You know, and it was no pressure to buy. Like I wanted to buy.
Yeah.
Like when I went there, I mean, it was awesome. I don't know, just the overall experience of like everybody after that first day. It was like, I guess, just transitioning, because we never saw those people from the first day. We didn't see them again, to be honest, that were rude. I guess it was just kind of getting into the ship and everything like that, because everybody else that we seen and interacted with were very friendly, very kind, and very helpful.
We're going to talk about perfect day at Coco Cay, specifically the Hideaway Beach. Okay, this is the adults only secluded Hideaway Beach that we're only going to talk about, because that's the only part that we actually did on perfect day at Coco Cay. So you want to start that off?
Yes, I will, because this is what y'all got to understand. If you go to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, you're gonna need another visit.
You're gonna need one.
Like, the island is so wide, and mind you, they are still building and getting all this stuff, you know, folded out, and they're doing like Perfect Day in Mexico. So they got a lot of things that they're ironing out, y'all. When I tell you it's perfection, and things were free that you wouldn't think would be free.
Yes, like food.
It was crazy.
Like the food is there's two restaurants there. You have Slice of Paradise, and then you have Hideaway Hut, right? Hideaway Hut, right?
Oh, there's more. We just didn't make it to it. I forgot to tell you that part. So that's just on Hideaway side, but the train will actually take you like to a whole nother side, which we didn't know about until we were getting ready to leave, and the girl's like, "Oh, y'all are not going to the other side?" We're like, what? What are you talking about? So that's what I mean by you're gonna need at least 2 visits, because Hideaway is like its own place. It's like tucked away and it's all secluded.
Yes.
No, it's fantastic. And then like the food over there was fantastic.
Oh man, it was good.
The free drink, like they had like free sugar-free drinks again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh gosh.
And we did not intake in our first
But I told him, I was like, I don't drink, but I want like something virgin daiquiri. And he was like, oh, I got you.
Well, you know, he gave you the perfect day at Coco Cay drink.
It was the perfect day at Coco drink with no alcohol.
Yeah.
And it was, y'all, it was
good.
Fantastic. It was so good. So
it was really good.
Those are just some options, you know,
but
if you're looking for it.
The main thing I loved about that is your drink package carried with you onto the island, guys.
Yes.
That's the biggest game changer for me personally.
Yes.
And also too, that all the food was included.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, you're not having to worry or having to keep pulling your credit cards out to go buy stuff. That was my main concern was, you know, where's the bang of the buck for? And Royal hit that on the head.
I mean, we were just vibing, playing pool, dancing, listening to live band. A live band. And y'all, this is what's crazy. At this island, okay, the price point, that's what got me. Like, Royal runs sales the entire time. And the way that they work until the cruise actually sails and you're on it, you get these discounts. Not like, you know how like you go with other cruise lines and they do like maybe 20% off the first day and then you don't get anything else, any other discounts. No, Royal ran sales the entire time. We got Chops on sale. We got the Hideaway on sale. Like everything we bought. We even got the drink package on a sale.
Yeah. You
watch it, they email you, they tell you. And let's say you book it one day and the price changes, you can cancel it, get your money back within a few days. And if you want to do it again, like you want to go ahead and purchase it, it'll purchase at the new price. Mm-hmm. So that's your insight on that. And I'll have to do a whole video on that because it's a lot. A lot of people don't know that you can get those deals like that and get it really cheap, because the first cruise with Royal was a fraction of the cost with other cruise lines. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah. For us, like I said, we go in with unbiased mind because we only sailed with Carnival. And we did 2 sailings with Carnival. The first one was like memorable. Like we remember everything from day one. The second one we had a very bad experience, so it put us in a neutral state. But I must say, just like how the first time at Carnival, it was a really, really good time, and Royal definitely stepped up and showed out at the end. And we definitely highly recommend it, and we're gonna book another one with Royal too, also, just so we have that.
We will definitely be back with a review for that,
Yeah.
because we've got to talk about it. We
All
do
right.
the good, the bad,
and the
ugly. So if we're talking about Royal, and if we're going to do it again, you can sign me up. Sign me on the dotted line. I would
Yeah.
definitely do it again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Royal on a bigger ship,
Yeah.
because I wanted to see that nightlife portion to it. They said, you know, there's a couple of ships that have it. I think the Icon series have that type of feel that you want from a Carnival cruise.
Yeah.
So definitely we're gonna book one of those and take y'all along with us, man. Like I say, man, it's the Miltons. We had fun. We loved y'all coming out with us and just enjoying it, man. And I say, you know, check out the videos. We do have tips and tricks and everything that we do too much also on there. And I just want to sign out, man. Until next vacation, guys. All right, man, it's the Miltons, and
We're out.
we out.